So, Bobby, we left off with you being targeted. We're going to use the term targeted by a guard.
Yes.
Now you're no longer working in the office and you are working in the kitchen. But they can't knock Bobby Love. Bobby Love loved to cook. And I know the chef in the kitchen got all the juice in jail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it. Now you're in the kitchen.
So I'm in the kitchen and I was doing good. Sundays we fried chicken. The weekdays, we have fried eggs. I was taught how to crack 2 eggs in, my hands. I would do a pan of bacon, man, make a great breakfast, man. We have pancakes, man, And I was going good, until one day, one of the captains, one of the black captains, he get the, I guess my impression of him was he didn't like the things that we inmates do, So I'm getting ready for work. They used to wake us up around 5:30, 5 o'clock to be in the kitchen for 6 o'clock. So this particular morning, I'm getting ready to come down to the kitchen. Somebody, not me, hollered, "Punk ass Cozart." As he was walking across the yard.
All right, it's like this happened 40 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So to this day, you ain't do it.
No, I didn't do it.
You ain't talk to Cozart like that.
No, I don't do
so
stuff
you're innocent,
like that, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody had shouted that to him as he was walking across the yard going to the kitchen. So when I get downstairs to the kitchen, start doing breakfast and everything, getting the eggs and stuff like that I was going, make for breakfast. He said something to me and I responded. I can't remember exactly what it was, but this is his opinion that, oh yeah, you the one. I didn't know what he was talking about. After breakfast, the lieutenant came to me and said, "Mr. Cozart wrote you up." I said, "For what?" So then they explained it to me that you shouted "punk ass Cozart" as he was walking across the yard going to the kitchen. I said, "I didn't do that." "Well, Mr. Cozart, I believe you did it." I said, "I didn't do that." So
that's how the system works.
Yeah.
You don't need no proof.
Nope.
You don't need nothing.
Nope.
I think you did it. That's the end.
Mm-hmm.
So now at this moment, are you off honor grade now?
No, I'm not off honor grade, but I'm changed another change in my job.
Now, what job are you doing now?
Getting ready to go to the road.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, what month is this? Is it winter? Summer?
This is late September, maybe early October.
So you're getting into winter time.
Yeah.
And if you know Bobby Love, Bobby don't like the cold. You go in the Bobby house, it's a sauna. You lose 10 pounds instantly.
So,
going to that mansion he got in Georgia. Yes, I said it. Mansion. Right? It's hot.
Yes.
I don't even work out when I go to Bobby house. I just sweat. And just sweat.
Yeah.
So now you're on the road.
Yes.
You're not happy.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
Okay. So now these are 2 write-ups for something you didn't do.
Right.
Okay.
So I go to my counselor first because I was also slated to start going to this micro program in Durham, which is going to further help me in my, efforts to make parole or, get released and stuff like that, And all of that was shut down because of this next write-up, So my counselor, which was a lady, she told me, she said, "Give it a few months and we'll bring you back." She said, "It might take a little bit longer, She said, "Well, just keep you cool and don't get into any more trouble, I said, "Okay." So, like you said, it was getting cold. And I think come October, man, we had some cold days. So they issued me a coat, a coat to wear over my, my clothes that I wear out there in the road, So I took the coat and I put it in a bag. And this was a test run for what my plans were going to be later on.
Oh, so before we get to that, you're already coming up with plans? You're already thinking about escaping?
Thinking about getting out of here, yeah.
What not put in your brain that I need to leave here?
What got put in my brain?
Yeah, so what made you say that I need to start planning to escape?
Oh, that cold weather, working out there on that road. People throwing milkshakes and hamburger wrappers, and I'm
They throwing it at you physically,
well,
or you
they
just
dropped it real close to me. I put it like that.
So, will you think that was racially motivated? Or who was doing that to you?
Well, those kids were white. I'm not.
And so they'll see you on the road cleaning. They'll just throw things at you.
They see me. They saw me.
And this is what year is this in North Carolina?
In 1977.
Okay. All right. So you're like, I'm not dealing with that.
I'm not going to deal with that in terms of. I mean, I can't do nothing with them.
Yeah, you can.
They riding past me and stuff like that, And then there was times I was out there with a sling blade, the thing that has the long hook. We cutting weeds. These tall weeds grow up around these different areas, so we got to get all that done, know.
And you're doing all of that in the winter. So it's cold, You're on the highway, people driving past, throwing things at you. We're not going to say why they're throwing things at you, but you're an inmate. It's obvious, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you thinking, I'm out of here. That's it.
My plans was right then and there. My thoughts were, man, I'm going to try to get out of here.
Okay. Now take us through that.
Okay. I think the last time I worked was with the sling blade, and I took the coat and I put a coat in the bag. So that was my test run to see if they would stop me going in and out with the bag to see what was in the bag. And nobody stopped me. Nobody said, Miller, what's in that bag? Or open that bag. Nothing, So as it got colder, we got into November. I celebrated my birthday, November 6th. November the 8th is my nephew's birthday. That was a Monday. I watched the football game, Monday Night Football that night.
Who's playing?
The coach was playing somebody.
Okay.
They had this quarterback named Burt Jones.
I don't know who Burt Jones is. I'm only 27. But shout out to Burt Jones, baby.
Burt Jones. And, I like the coach, And they had, this was the last few years for Lenny Moore. Lenny Moore was a running back.
I don't know who that is either, Bobby.
He was fancy, man. He would run, man, and he'd get them shake and bakes and stuff like that. But anyway, that night they beat whoever they played. I can't remember. And I was going to leave the next day, And what I did was I emptied my locker, made sure there was nothing left in my locker for them to say, well, we'll call this person or we'll go this, no addresses or nothing like that. I got rid of all my mail and everything. And I put my personal coat in the bag, the same bag. And when they called my name, I had on the prison clothes over top of my street clothes. I had a pair of jeans, I had a shirt and stuff like that. I had my shirt buttoned all the way up to the top so they couldn't see none of the clothes that I had under there.
And nobody double checked you?
No.
So
and
now
the same guard that guard that was on the gate, he was the same guard that when I came in and out before with the bag, with the prison coat in there, he never stopped me. So I think his, determination was, hey, he just got his own coat. I mean, he just got the prison coat in there, so I don't need to check it,
Okay. So now you get on the bus, ready to go to your route.
Yes.
What happens?
We had this long street that we had to come up. Not a whole lot of traffic on that street. When you make the turn to get into the other traffic, there's maybe a car or two, So as we went up the long street and we turned to get into other traffic, I opened the back door and I jumped off the bus. Coat in hand, bag, ran into the woods. Once I ran into the woods, I took the clothes off, my prison clothes off, just threw them down, I had a pair of little slippers, they were like a little beige looking slipper, I took the shoes off, which was the prison shoes off, because all of that was in the bag with the coat, the shoes and the coat. And I put that stuff on as fast as I could, came out on the other side and went that way as the bus went that way.
So they didn't stop the bus?
John, if they stopped the bus, you got about 30 other guys in that bus. What do you think they're going to do?
They're going to run too.
Exactly.
So there's only one guard on that bus?
One guard.
I guarantee you they changed it after that day.
Oh, yes, it's changed now.
So I got a very important question for you, Bobby. You ready?
Yeah.
What is your 40 time? How fast can you run in the 40? I'm pretty sure you was running a 4.1 that day. You was gone?
What I did,
And you had on slippers.
Yeah, I ran. I ran.
Was you singing spirituals while you was running?
No.
Wait in the water. You running through the woods and Raleigh, North Carolina?
I ran out of the woods and I came, over here in this area.
Okay.
You got houses.
Oh, but you changed though.
Yeah, I had changed.
Yeah,
I
so
had
you
on
don't
regular clothes.
Okay, so you.
But
okay.
I'm also thinking, I want to look like the people that's living in this area, but this is not people like me in this area. So I got to find the people in my area. So I kept going further over this way, street after street.
So what you mean by that? Let's just be honest. You're looking for a black neighborhood.
Of course.
Okay, because if you go into a white neighborhood, especially a segregated South in 1970s North Carolina, it'll be very obvious.
Oh yeah, I'll be sticking out like a
You'll be
sore
sticking
thumb.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're like, why is he sweating so much?
Probably.
Okay. So you're hiding through, you're going through the woods. Miss Washington, Miss Spencer, write this down. This is how the TV show should start. Okay, so you're going through the woods and you're looking for a black neighborhood.
Yes.
Do you find that neighborhood, Bobby?
Yes, as I kept going over. And I kept going over.
So once you find that neighborhood, what do you do?
I asked one of the guys which way to the bus station. I want to go to the Raleigh bus station. Okay. He says, it's a long walk, man, but yeah, you keep going that way. Keep going that way. Just keep going that way.
Okay.
I said, okay. And that's what I did.
How long it took you to get there?
About almost 3 hours.
So you're just on foot this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you get to the bus station. What's your thoughts? What's your mental? What's going on?
I'm happy. But I'm still feeling anxiety. I'm still looking around, still feeling nervous. And I see this old guy and he's looking at me and I'm looking at him. And I said, can you help me out?
Random. This is a random stranger.
Yeah, just a random stranger. Gave me $30. Then he said to me, I hope you're not in no trouble.
What's his name?
I don't know.
God bless you.
Yes.
Because we still have a lot to uncover. I don't know how long we into this. We probably hours into this, but it's whatever. We're going to keep going. But whoever that person is, you gave society a saint. So we got to clap for that person. We don't know your name, but random guy number one, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's clap for him. Let's clap for him. Because I know we've been talking about, and excuse me, I've been calling you Bobby throughout this whole time, but at this time, Bobby Love is not Bobby Love.
Right, I'm not Bobby Love.
He's Walter Miller, which is his government name that was given to him by his parents.
Right.
But we're about to get there. We're about to get to how you became Bobby Love, right?
Right.
So you get $30 from this stranger.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Gotta do it again. You gave us a good man. So he gives Walter Miller this money.
Right.
Right? Now, what do you do with the money, Bobby?
I go, they got these big pillows where they have, play checkers.